Morning, folks. Not used to that background. That's land. What I'm doing here is laying out all of the trash, recycling, that we're sending to CRDC. All this plastic waste from my expedition. Here's a look at what it is. I'll give you a quick tour. So, I've got, and by the way, let me just get ahead of this. You're gonna be like, that looks good. That looks like useful. Everything is really foul, really moldy, really gross, or broken. So don't worry, anything of value here is going to be reused. But the great news is all of this is getting recycled into CRDC's product Resin 8 for construction. So I've got foam that I use for cushioning, these straps that I use inside of my hatches to weight things down so that if I were to capsize, things wouldn't fall to the ceiling and then weight the boat upside down. These are the water jugs that were in my emergency water. Even this webbing, his nylon, can get recycled. My clothing, which has gotten really gross. These are the water jugs I use to fill up from my water maker. They all popped holes. I'll be having a word with that company. Lots of holes in these jugs. Not great for survival, it turns out. And then just tons and tons of food packaging. This is the packaging from, I think I ate probably around 500,000 calories in total. And this is the packaging from all of that. I rinsed out the packaging, although it's not necessary for CRDC. I rinsed it out just to keep it a little cleaner and just packed it as densely as I could and kept it on board. And so this is it. It's gonna be, in total, less than 50 kilograms of plastic waste. Yeah, I'll be shipping it out to a pilot facility of CRDC's at Southern Cross University in Brisbane. I'm really excited for what they can do with it. There's one thing I want to show you here, especially. This is a glimpse into some of the ocean plastic I retrieved. So, like this jug, this was a fuel canister, a fuel jug. When I pulled it out of the ocean, it still had fuel in it. So we'll give that a little special shout. Make sure that cleans out. Water bottles, right? This sandal. There were a lot of whole objects that washed out to sea, clearly washed out to sea in rivers, right? Some of these things are small. This had been at sea for a little while and it broke up. Remember, it doesn't break down, it breaks up into smaller and smaller pieces, right? These little tiny fragments of plastic didn't break down, they broke up. And so the pieces I don't have are still floating out there. But a lot of it were whole objects like this, and it washed out to sea with organic waste, with branches, twigs, bits of interesting tropical fruits. And what that says, what that tells me, what's really clear from that, is it came out to sea in a river. Sometimes I would see plastic waste and trash covering a wide expanse, but often I would see it in this little stream, in this little current, and always mixed with this organic debris. And so that's really clear what's happening. This trash, this plastic, this debris came out to sea from a river, probably after a storm. And these are from places, developing countries where they don't actually have waste infrastructure. So where are they gonna put it? It's gotta go somewhere. Until there are facilities to actually dispose of things properly, people make use of what they have. And often what they have is a ravine or a river or a valley. And what happens is then it gets flushed out to sea, which is why we, with Sungai Watch, United World Challenge and Sungai Watch, are building these barriers to stop the plastic before it flows to sea. But here's a quick glimpse into the specifics. All these little pieces, right? Bottle caps, broken things, a little fender or a reflector from a bicycle, some polystyrene and foam. Anyway, that's a glimpse into the waste from this rowing expedition, but it's not waste. It's going to get turned into Resin 8. Check it out. Stay tuned.